Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new. My name is Mercedes. In today's video, I have polishes to share with you from Victorian Varnish. So we have a new 4-piece collection. We have 3 new staple creams, and then I also have a single polish to share with you that is going to be available in the InDBox. The InDBox is similar to other smaller, like limited edition shops like Polish Pickup or Hella Handmade Creations. Can you go sit down? I'm not certain if it's like an every other month or quarterly or how it works, but I'll make sure that I leave all that information down below. But there are other makers that also contribute to this InDBox or this shop as well during the time frame. There is a theme, so this month's theme is going to be Wild and Be Free. So these 4 new polishes are part of the Bunnies of Bridgerton Gardens collection. You can purchase individually for $13, or you can get all 4 of them for $52. And the whole set, if you decide to purchase it, is gonna come with an exclusive sticker set. So not one sticker, a sticker set, which I am going to be showing you. So these polishes are going to support a great cause. I'm gonna have all of that information down below, but pretty much just the lack of conception when it comes to bunnies or pet bunnies, rabbits. So a lot of pet bunnies or rabbits end up either being abandoned, 4 out of 5 bunnies, or die before their first year. Some contribution for this collection is definitely going to be going to a specific shelter. Again, I'm going to have all that information down below so you can read about it, the specifics, and all of that. But I think this is a great way to raise awareness on pet bunnies. I had no idea about all of this information about pet bunnies, so I think this is a great way. I know Easter already came and passed, but you know, springtime, which you see these polishes because they're perfect polishes for the spring. But I think it's a great way to bring awareness to everybody about pet bunnies because it's really not talked about. So yes, let's get into the polishes. First up, we have Daisy Hopper, and this one is inspired by Daphne. So of course, you know, Bunnies of Bridgerton Gardens, this is also inspired by the show Bridgerton. If you watch that show, let me know. I know season 4, oh my gosh, the next season is coming out very soon, I think next month, and I'm super excited. So let me know if you are excited too, or if you watched that one. But this one is described as a sheer purple gray base with intense purple pink glowy shimmer. I ended up building this one up in 3 coats so I can reach, I wouldn't say I guess full opacity, but on my shorter nails I'd consider it fullish opacity. That makes sense. I think if you have longer nails, you definitely want to do the 3 coats. You're definitely going to see a little more nail line than you're seeing here on my shorter nails. But honestly, like, and I think I know I've said this in plenty of my videos before. I'm not the biggest fan of sheer polishes, right, where you see nail line, but there's certain polishes that when you do have that visible nail line that peeks through, it just looks stunning. Like, it just needs to be the right type of polish. And this one is, and not even this one, wait till you see the other polishes. Like these polishes are those types of polishes that if you have some nail line showing through, it's not gonna look weird or awkward. It's just gonna look beautiful and stunning and so elegant. And it's definitely because of all that beautiful glow. I love how you have the like purple grayish base, and then you have that beautiful pink to purple glowy shimmer. I think they pair so well together. You have a more like darker, mysterious, smokier base, and then you have this beautiful bright glowy shimmer. So it looks stunning. It looks beautiful. The glow factor is even more of a glow factor in person. Such a beautiful polish for the springtime. Definitely gorgeous for the toes if you want to do a pedicure. I think all of these are going to look amazing on the toes too. This polish also has lots of versatile capabilities. Like, you can use it as a topper. You can use it as, like, if you want to use a topper over this one, right? Or you can even use it to make some sort of like jelly sandwich sort of polish. So those are 3. So you can wear this 4 ways. You can wear it on its own, you can wear it over something, you can put something over it, or you can make some sort of jelly sandwich. So lots of different capabilities here. Pictured are 3 coats of Daisy Hopper with a glossy top coat. Next up, we have Thumper Bunsie, and this one is inspired by Anthony Bridgerton. This is a sultry brown beige base with an intense blue glowy shimmer. This one was absolutely stunning. I just feel like I'm going to be on repeat in this entire video. But can we appreciate that glow? It looks so like extra dimensional. It's just like my camera's like, whoa, what's going on here? Like the center of the polish where you can really see all of that glow because of the angles. It's just crazy. I built this one up in 2 coats and reached more of an opacity than it did with the first polish. I think because this one is just a darker base. If you have longer nails, I think going to that 3rd coat might do you best. You can certainly keep it at 2 coats depending on how prominent your nail line is. But this one is beautiful. I loved it. It looks like glass on my nails. It doesn't even look real. It looks like I put one of those the sticker manicures. I forget what they're called. But it looks like I put a sticker on my nail. It's gorgeous. Pictured are 2 coats of Thumper Bunsie with a glossy top coat. The 3rd polish we have here is Smokey Buttons, and this one is inspired by Simon. It's a smoky gray base with red orange aurora shimmer. Again, another beautiful one. I ended up building this one up in 2 coats. It did go on sheer on that 1st coat, but you're going to see here on the 2nd coat, it builds up beautifully, even more fuller. Is that the way to say it? Fuller? No, like it builds up with more opacity on the 2nd coat. So I think along the same lines with Thumper Bunsie, if you have longer nails, I think 2 to 3 coats is just going to depend on your preference and how visible your nail line is. But I'm loving the smoky intensity of this. Of course, this one also has a beautiful glow. It doesn't have glowy shimmer, but it does have aurora shimmer. But I still think it has a wonderful glow. I love how that red orange peeks out from within the smokier, darker base. I just love how these polishes have a more, I don't want to say darker base, but more of a neutral base, right? And then you have an intense, glowy, brighter shimmer, or you have a more intense, like aurora shimmer in these. I think they pair so well, and that's what really makes these polishes pop. I'm loving this one. I see myself wearing this in the fall time for sure, especially like I feel like me wanting to wear this or wear these polishes says a lot, because I'm not one for neutral sort of shades. I like my bright and bold or dark and bold shades. For me to really want to wear neutral, it's because it has something extra in them, and these ones definitely have something extra in them. Pictured are 2 coats of Smokey Buttons with a glossy top coat. And the last polish in the Bunnies of Bridgerton Gardens collection, we have Bunny Whiskers Down, which is my favorite name out of all of them. This one is inspired by Lady Whistledown, which is Penelope. It's a dainty beige base with an array of pink, gold, peach, large particle aurora shimmers. This one surprised me with how great the formula was for being such a light polish. I built it up in 2 coats. I think long or short nails, 2 to 3 coats is just going to depend on your preference. You can definitely see some nail line as you can with the other ones, but the last 3 that I just showed you definitely built up a little bit more than the first polish that I showed you. But again, these polishes are made to be glowy and beautiful, and I think they're honestly going to look amazing on everybody. I feel like all of my pale pink polish lovers, or even if you do enjoy like your regular pinks, no matter what the tone is, I feel like you're going to really enjoy this one, because you have your beautiful dainty base, and then you have all this beautiful large particle shimmer, like that pink and that gold that really mixes in well with the base. So if you don't like wearing a lot of color, but you want to wear something that has something a little extra, this one is definitely the polish for you. Pictured are 2 coats of Bunny Whiskers Down with a glossy top coat. Here is the sticker sheet that you are going to get when you purchase, or if you purchase the whole set. So 4 fun, cute little like Victorian themed bunnies. They are pretty good in size. They're pretty large in size. You can see like compared to my hand. But Victorian Varnish, I feel like they make some amazing stickers. Definitely check out their website to see what they have available. I love all of their stickers that have that sort of like glitter effect or that sparkly effect. Honestly, I feel like they just go above and beyond with stickers. It's not just something plain. There's always something that just kind of makes you stare at it, and like if you were going to a museum, like not these specifically, right? These are very detailed, and they go along with the theme, and I think they're beautiful and they're perfect. They match with the bunny theme. But I'm talking about these other stickers that they make where it's like you're going to a museum and you look at a picture and you're just lost in it. You get lost in the picture, in the photo. Well, not photo, it would be a picture. And I feel like they make those sorts of stickers. So I just stare at them sometimes and I'm like, I wish I was in this place. Or wow, this is so pretty. But anyways, I'm totally rambling. This is the sticker sheet that you'll get if you purchase the whole Bunnies of Bridgerton Gardens collection. Now we're moving on to the 3 new staple creams. So these are going to be $8 each. Again, I'm going to make sure I leave all the information down below. Don't hate me because I lost footage for my second coat on this polish and then another one of the cream ones. And I'm very upset because I didn't even notice it when I was originally recording. But I can tell you that this is 2 coats, okay? 2 coats. I didn't even tell you the name or anything. Let me back it up. This is Calcite. This is a beautiful neutral toned cream, and Calcite is celebrated for its ability to clear out blockages, activate chakras, and prepare the body, mind, and spirit for a higher spiritual connection. So kind of like how you have the name of that polish and like this whole, not theme, but like inspiration to create it. But yes, this is 2 coats, and I am like, what? 2 coats on this neutral light polish. Very self-leveling. I had no issues. The formula was just perfect. And I mean, $8 for cream polish for an indie brand. Like, come on, you can't beat that, right? This is such a lovely neutral, and because the formula is so great for such a light shade. Definitely great to use as a base. I mean, you could definitely wear it as a mani in itself. You can use it as a base for nail art. You can rock it on your toes. This would be a perfect, beautiful, like a neutral shade on your toes. And even though it is, in the cream, like the staple cream collection for Victorian Varnish, it definitely gives off a more like bouncier, squishier, jellier effect, but still giving you that full opacity, which I like and I appreciate. Pictured are 2 coats of calcite with a glossy top coat. Next up we have Pyrite, and this is a beautiful cream in a cool toned pastel green shade. Pyrite is considered a stone of dreaming, so it's believed to increase the power of the dream stage, strengthen lucid dreaming, and promote communication with other planes of existence. Loving these like spiritual like meanings behind these polishes. I feel like just wearing it just for that specific reason in itself, but this one was lovely to work with. I ended up building it up in 3 coats. Even though it's described as a cream, I find it to be more on the jellier, bouncier side. But honestly, like I've said this a million times, and sometimes I feel like people are like, she keeps saying the same things over and over. But I am not one for pastel colors or pastel polishes, so I appreciate the pastel look without giving me that pastel formula. And it's not that I don't like the pastel colors, I just don't like pastel formulas. I don't know, it's just not for me. So if I can find a pastel looking shade that gives me more of a cream, crelly, jelly sort of finish, then of course, like, it's gonna be perfect for me. I just want to point out that my camera was kind of going all over the place. What you're seeing here right now, that more vibrant green, is what you're going to see in person. I know it kind of goes back and forth with giving you like a more like neutral tone, but it's definitely more of that like brighter sort of green that you're seeing or that you're glimpsing. So just keep that in mind. Pictured are 3 coats of Pyrite with a glossy top coat. And the last cream that we have is Arcanite. This one is a warm sky blue cream with a hint of green undertones. The Arcanite crystal was first discovered in 1845, so long time ago, but it is a beautiful color, beautiful inspiration behind the polish as well. Again, I lost the footage, so here you're seeing it in 2 coats. Looking back now, I probably should have done a 3rd coat, I think. But on my shorter nails, I think it was fine. I think it was okay. But I think if I would have went in for that 3rd coat, I would have got more of a, I wouldn't say a more like opaque look. You can see a little bit of bald patches on my nails that could have just been like user application. Like one of my nails looks like it could have used that 3rd coat. So I think moving forward, when I wear this again, if I wear this again, I'm going to use a 3rd coat. So I think long or short nails, 3 coats is going to be best for you. Thin coats, again, because this is more on the jellier, squishier, bouncier side, which I personally love because, you know, it's not really a true pastel. But I love this color. I feel like it's just your classic spring blue. I think it's perfect. Pictured are 2 coats of Arcanite with a glossy top coat. Okay, and the last polish that I have to share with you, this one is going to be available for the InDBox. So it'll be available on April 22nd all the way up until May 6th. But details will be left down below. So this one is the Pollinator, and it's a thermal. So it's black when cold to clear when warm. And it has an intense blue glowy shimmer and a heaping dose of rainbow gloss flakies and chameleon flakies. It is going to come with a sticker, which I will show you. It'll be priced at $14, and there'll be a cap of 100 when it does become available. I did build it up in 3 coats, and I think long or short nails, 3 coats is going to work best for you. My nails were a little bit shorter for this swatch as opposed to the other swatches that you just saw. This color is gorgeous. The flakies in here, I'm loving it. Now, I know it says black when cold, and maybe my fingers weren't the coldest, but it's definitely leaning more navy to me, and it could just be all of that, all that intense blue shimmer that is in here. Here it is in the warmer state with a little hint of coldness on my pinky, and then we have it in its darkest or coldest, or at least cold for me, in this photo right here. But I do want to show it off again because I was just that obsessed. I'm loving all of the rainbow gloss flakies that are in here, the chameleon flakies. Like they just pop against this darker base. I feel like this is a perfect polish to wear all year round, especially because of the thermal state, because it can get clear. So, you have your darker base where you go inside, right, in the AC in the summertime, and you have like your dark polish, and then you go out, in the hot summer air, and it turns to this beautiful clear shade, and you can still see those beautiful flakies. So love this polish. Again, I'll leave all the details from when it will be available in the description box down below. Pictured are 3 coats of the Pollinator with a glossy top coat in its cold state. And this is the sticker that is going to be available when you do purchase this polish. So this is what I'm saying, like that beautiful glitter effect or that sparkly effect that Victorian Varnish always does this so well. I'm obsessed with it. All right, that is all that I have for you today. Let me know if you plan on picking up any of these polishes. If you already have, they are available on the website as of April 1st, I believe. So we are already on the, oh my gosh, 3rd, 4th, what day are we on? I don't know. Thank you again, and I'll see you in my next one.